Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's broadcast. Today's Monday, brand new week, brand new day. Welcome. I pray and I hope that your week will be good. You will have a fruitful and a blessed week. You will do good things and you stay out of trouble. Yes, this is yours truly, Mr. O. And I'm here once again for us to have an interaction. And today we'll be looking at the last part of our series on the reminders as we go back to school. So last week we started with, last week, Monday, we started with prioritizing your self-care, how to care for yourself, take good care of your mental health and all that. And we also talked about setting boundaries, all right? Setting boundaries and staying within it, both in your classroom as a teacher and outside your classroom as a teacher, because you have life as a person first before being a teacher. So you need to have boundaries that protect you in all these spaces. Then we also talked about maintaining positive mindset. How, and we use Proverbs. Is it Proverbs 14:30 as our anchor theme? That says what? Envy and jealousy and hatred and all these things, bad emotions and bad vibes, they are what? A cancer to the bone. And we know what cancer to the bone is: leukemia. All right? So if you keep harboring all these things, in fact, it is not just science. Bible also tells us that these things make you sick. Yeah, they'll make your heart sick. They'll make your bones sick. Other versions says they'll make your bones rotten. Yeah, to put it on a lighter note. So we also talked about the fact that you have to keep positive mindset. Think good and good will come to you. Well, it does not always happen like that, but always keep a positive mindset. Because if you wish your brother sick or you wish your brother not to be alive, what benefit would that be to you? All right? Of what benefit would that be to you? Then we went on to talk about seeking for support. Because we are not an island, right? Because we are not an island, we were created to depend on each other, interdependence. And those of us who have done a little science will understand and know and remember that it was taught to us in school, okay, to always, the whole ecosystem is interdependent. The whole ecosystem is interdependent on each other. One feeds on the other to survive. The other have to also feed on the other to survive. And we gave it a very beautiful name called what? The food chain, right? The food chain. That is interdependent. All right? All living things have to interdepend on each other in order to survive on this little planet that we've been put in. And that is what I said about seeking for support. Don't be lost in the maze. Remember, don't get lost in the maze of this life. It is very, very important you remember that. The last thing we're going to talk about today is, remember, one of the reminders that we will talk about is, remember, it is a process. Yes, I made it a very short phrase. Remember, this whole thing we are talking about is a process. It cannot happen in a day. You cannot just get up and start. In fact, some of them you start bit by bit. All right? Rome was not built in a day. That was what we were told, right? The same way, no man has attained perfection yet. But if you see somebody with a near perfection life, it did not take just a day for them to attain that. We come to these economies and we see some of these things. They look so perfect. They look so seamless. They look so, wonderful, right? And it seems to you as if they have perfected something. It's as if this whole ecosystem was designed for perfection. No, it did not just happen within a day. Trust me. Trying to make sure their rules are good, making sure that there is a system of health, making sure that there's a school system, education system, progression, the employment, the work system. All these things did not come together in a day. It took process and it took time. The same way we human beings, whatever you need to attain, all the things I've listed, prioritizing your self-care, setting boundaries, you need to start from somewhere. Yeah? You need to start from somewhere. Don't deceive yourself and think that you can just get up and within a day or two, you have done everything. Mr. O says we should do this, we should do that, so I've done it. No. Some teachers come to the US and they talk, they are like, Mr. O, as for you people that you don't have problems in your classrooms. As for you that you have done this thing for almost more than 5 years, so you don't have problems in your classroom. And I tell them that is not true. All right? I tell them that is not true because I still have issues in my classroom. Not because of anything, but you see, the kind of students that come to you every day are different. Yeah, you may have students that are near perfection, that are almost good. They don't give you troubles in your classroom. But you may wake up one day and that student will flip. And you are like, what is happening? Then you are like, hey, James, are you good? Are you okay? You know what I mean? It's like that. You can walk into your class this morning, like for today I'm going to school, right? You expect that, oh, this student, I know him. Oh, this student, I know her. They have this kind of attitude. But the ones that will flip on you are the dangerous ones, because something may have happened in the house, something may have triggered them, and they are in that space, and they bring it to you. It does not mean you don't know how to manage your class. No. You understand? And trust me, sometimes one thing can mess up your whole day. So you have it all planned, all arranged, all looking good, but just one issue, one thing can just flip everything apart. That is why I said it's a process. Trust yourself. Trust that it's a process. I understand that it does not happen within a day. You cannot attain that optimal or optimum classroom management in a day. You keep doing it, keep working at it, keep doing it until you become almost perfect. You understand? If you want to know how to drive, you keep doing it until you get a grip on it. Understand the situation. In fact, even the so-called experienced drivers who have been driving for 10, 15 years, there are issues that happen on the road and it's like, why would this happen to me? It is not because you are not good, though. It is because somebody messed up and things happen. So understand that every day is a process. All right? There is something I always say, that teaching abroad or teaching in the US is more of a strategy than what? Than effort. Yep. It is a strategy than effort. And every day you have to fine-tune that strategy. Okay? It is not about how hard you assert your respect or how you shout or how you abuse students or no. It has nothing to do with that. In fact, teaching general, if I will be right, I can generalize this statement now and say the teaching profession is a strategy more than effort. Know who your students are, understand them, and devise a means to deliver your lessons to them. You understand? It is very, very important we do that. It is very, very important. If you don't understand that, and if you think it is just about you being cranky and all that, you may lose it. You may lose it. You understand? You may lose it. So remember, guys, it is a process. To get to that self-care zone where you can relax, it's a process. Where you know that financially you are okay, you can relax, it is a process. It does not happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Yeah, nothing happens overnight. It took me some time to understand some of these things, because we as humans, we are not patient. Yeah, it is by design. We are not patient. We don't wait for anything. Always we want the thing to happen. Like if we want something, we are like kids, right? If we want something, we want it now. Imagine a kid, a young newborn baby that is hungry. They can cry their lungs out, right? Until you give them that breast milk or you give them that baby food, they'll be screaming on top of their lungs. That is how we all are. We want something, we want it to happen now. Yeah. And you see, some of us bring those attitudes to other areas of our life. Some people come on this page and they want something from you. They believe or they think the moment they send you an email, you should respond to them. MFI, good morning. If they send you an email, you should respond. You should stop everything you are doing and respond to them. If they send you a WhatsApp, in fact, the whole world should stop so that they will be the center of your life so that you can respond to them. No, it doesn't happen that way. You need to learn how to be patient. You need to learn how to wait for things to happen. You need to understand that everything that happens around you is a process. Is that okay? You don't go into anything with a I deserve it mentality. No, you don't deserve anything. America will tell you, you are deserve shit. You don't deserve it. You understand? So it's mine. I need to have it. It's my right. Yeah. Go and do your right. It takes time. It takes the process. It takes just give it time. And if you can learn to be patient with time, it will all work out for you. And it will look very beautiful. Yep. Trust me. Every day you are complaining. This student. Look, there are students that I've had in my class. They are a pain in your bum bum. You know what I mean? And sometimes you wish you don't come to school. Yeah, there are students that you pray that today they are with this student doesn't come to school. But the first person that will walk through your door will be that student. You can get angry. You can do whatever you like. They don't care. Ifa, good morning. They don't care. They are inside your classroom. Sometimes God is using that person, that student, to teach you something, to teach you a virtue about being patient or how to wait. For you to understand that it's a process. You cannot just flip this boy within a day. No. Constant talking to, constant, encouragement. They will get to that point of understanding where one day you just wake up and you are like, really? Is that you? I had students like that. Just a day, they just at the snap of a finger, they are like, they understand everything. These were students who did not understand anything from Adam. Did not understand anything from Adam. They sit in your class, they complain, all the things, but like, you just wake up one day, you come to school, Mr. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. I get this. Oh, really? I say, yes, I got it. It's so easy. It was right in front of me all this time. Then my heart out, all of us will be smiling. I'm like, okay, thank God. Yeah, that's good. I said, Mr. Oh, come on. I understand everything. You don't know where that light came on. Right? But sometimes you get worried. Why is this student not understanding me? Why is this student this? Why this? You keep asking the why. But when you understand that, listen, it's a process, it's time. There were things that I understood when I got to the university. Yeah. There were things that they were teaching me in high school that I never understood them, those concepts, until I got to the university. There were things that I left university, started practicing before I understood them. Yeah. It was like that. So those things, all these things come together to help me to come to that point or that conclusion that, oh, it's a process. If you don't get it today, you get it tomorrow. If this is not working today, it will work tomorrow. I am not like this, but I'll get there bit by bit. If only you can give yourself time and you can help yourself. Have a little faith. Just to know that it will all work together for my good. You understand? It is very important we come to that point. It will all work together for my good. So that is my word I'm leaving with you today. And that is the last bit of the reminders. If you forget everything, just understand that the whole thing is a process. The whole thing is a process. Being mindful of what you say and how you process information in your mind, keeping a positive mindset, setting boundaries, prioritizing, caring for yourself, and making sure you adhere to it. These things don't happen overnight. They are all processes. King Francis. So, I'll leave you, and I believe all of us are going to have a wonderful week, and we'll stay out of trouble. We'll teach our students, handle them very well. Just we know that it takes time for everything to work together for our good. Have a wonderful day. Share this video. And hey, don't forget, if you want to send money outside the US, the UK, the Canadas, everywhere you are, even from Australia, if you want to send money, know that the only app you can use is the AfriX app. Go to your Play Store, go to your Apple shop and download it. All right? Download it, and when you are setting up, use my promo code Mr. O, MRO. That's it. Just use my promo code Mr. O, caps, and boom, you get a cash back. At least you get $15 when you send $20. So think about it that way. It's almost like a 90% or 95% cash back that you get on your first transaction. All right? It is very efficient. It is very good. It is very smooth. The technical team is always ready to answer questions for you if you reach out to them. And they have good rates. AfriX app is the best. It's the number one. Yep. I'll see you when I see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Adios.